Hello, and welcome to Speak Mode English Podcast. My name is Maggie, and I'm your teacher today. How are you, John?
Hi, Maggie. I'm good, thank you. I'm ready to learn.
I'm so happy to hear that, John. Today, we will learn about customer service, job interviews, making presentations, and public speaking. These are all important skills when you speak English in work situations.
Wow, that sounds great. I need help with these things.
No problem, John. I'm here to help. Let's start with customer service. In customer service, we help customers. For example, when someone calls a store or a company, they might ask questions. We answer their questions politely.
I see. So someone calls, I can say, how can I help you?
Exactly, John. How can I help you is a great way to start. We also say, how may I assist you? Or, can I help you with anything?
How may I assist you sounds nice.
Yes, it is very polite. If you are the customer, you can say, I need help with something, or can you help me with this?
I understand. If I am the customer, I can say, can you help me with my order?
Perfect, John. Now let's practice a little. I will pretend to be the customer, and you are the worker. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Pretend to be a customer. Hello, I need help with my order.
Hello, how can I help you?
I ordered a blue shirt, but I got a red one.
I'm sorry, let me check your order. Can I help you with anything else?
That was great, John. You did a wonderful job. Let's try again. This time I'll say something different.
Okay.
I have a question about my bill.
How may I assist you?
Nice job. That was perfect. Now, let's talk about job interviews. When you go to a job interview, the interviewer asks you questions. You answer them.
Oh, I know. They ask, why do you want this job?
Exactly, John. One good answer is, I want this job because I am passionate about the work. Or you can say, I believe I have the skills for this position.
I see. So if they ask, what are your strengths? I can say, I'm very organized and I work well with others.
That's perfect. You can also say, I'm a good problem solver, or I'm a quick learner. These are great strengths to mention in an interview.
I understand. What if they ask, what are your weaknesses?
Good question, John. You can say, one of my weaknesses is that I sometimes take on too many tasks, but I'm learning to manage my time better.
That's a good answer. It's honest, but also positive.
Exactly, John. Now, let's practice. I will ask you a job interview question. You answer. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. As the interviewer, why do you want this job?
I want this job because I like working with people and I believe I can help the company grow.
Great job, John. That was a strong answer. Let's try another one. As the interviewer, what are your strengths?
I am a good team player and very organized.
Excellent! You did very well. Now let's move on to making presentations. When you make a presentation, you share information with a group. You need to be clear and confident.
I see. So I can start by saying, hello, everyone. My name is John, and today I would talk about customer service.
That's a great way to start, John. After that, you can say, first, I will explain what customer service is. Then, I will talk about how to help customers.
Okay, so I can use first, then, and next to organize my ideas.
Exactly. And at the end, you can say, thank you for your time. Do you have any questions?
Great. Do you have any questions is a good way to end.
Yes. Now let's practice. Pretend you are giving a short presentation. Start with, hello, everyone, and tell us about a topic you like.
Okay, I'll try. Hello, everyone. My name is John. Today, I would talk about my favorite hobby, which is playing soccer. First, I would talk about how I started playing soccer. Then, I would talk about the rules. Finally, I would tell you why I love soccer. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?
That was fantastic, John. You spoke clearly, and your presentation was very organized. Well done. Now, let's talk about public speaking. Public speaking is similar to making presentations, but it's more about talking to a group of people, like giving a speech.
Ah, okay. So when I give a speech, I need to speak clearly and slowly, right?
Yes, John. Speaking slowly helps people understand you better. You should also make eye contact with your audience. This shows confidence.
I see. What else can I do?
You can also smile. Smiling makes you look friendly and helps people feel comfortable. And remember, take your time. Don't rush.
Okay. Smile and speak slowly.
Exactly. And remember to breathe. It helps you stay calm. Let's practice. Pretend you are giving a speech. Start with, "Hello, everyone," and tell us one thing you want people to know.
Okay, I'll try. Hello, everyone. My name is John. Today, I want to tell you about how important it is to stay healthy. First, I will talk about eating good food. Then, I will talk about exercise. Thank you for listening.
That was great, John. You spoke clearly and you smiled. Keep practicing and you will get even better. Let's quickly review what we learned today. Customer service. We learned how to ask, "How can I help you?" and how to answer customer questions politely. Job interviews. We practiced answering questions like, "Why do you want this job?" and "What are your strengths?" Making presentations. We used words like first, then, and next to organize our ideas. Public speaking. We learned to speak clearly, smile, and take our time.
I remember everything. Thank you, Maggie.
You're welcome, John, and thank you to everyone listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.